What's going on, you guys? Apparently, it's in the 60s today. High winds. Okay, it's a little bit of cloudy skies. But I tell you what, it is another beautiful day in Indy. Welcome back to Klaudless in Indy. I'm Klaudless, and I'm in Indy. And fortunately for you, it is another spirits review. I think I might start calling it beverage review, adult beverage review. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure I'll figure it out soon enough. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and roll the intro, and we're gonna get back into this. Okay, welcome back, you guys. Now, just in case you haven't watched my previous video, which I'll post right there, where I reviewed the Bramble Mule by Cardinal Spirits, I talked about how in the past I was going to be participating in my very first 5K by the Indiana Brewery running series, which thankfully I participated in and completed. My goal is to have this video uploaded before the end of this week. So today is the March 25th. So hopefully I'll get it uploaded either Thursday or Friday. It will be two types of videos. One's going to be a short video where I'm to the point, only covering the highlights. And the other video is going to be a little bit long form where I'm pretty much going to be doing a play-by-play. So with that being said, look out for that, and let's go ahead and get into the spirit here. So, what am I covering today? Today I'm covering the Spiced Apple Sidekick by High and Mighty. I was originally supposed to do this review like last year, and I did all this research for it, but I've forgotten it all. Okay, I kind of did this video spontaneously on a whim. So being that I don't have a lot of that information, I'm only going to cover what's on the can essentially. But with that being said, I got this can at the Sun King Caramel location. Yeah, this is a can that you can actually order. I think you can order it from the bar, right? I believe so. So, yeah, let's first check out the designs of the cans here. Whoa. I'll tell you, that wind is really something. That is really something. But yeah, let's go over the can design here. It looks like we have an apple. Okay, that's got a scarf. And what looks like an ear flap hat there. Or a Shopko Shanka. Look at that. Look at that kid design there. Also, the wrapping here, it looks like wrapping. It doesn't look like it's printed on the can here. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. And the apple is wearing boots. Okay, so it looks like this is a fall cocktail. It's spring, and fall and spring, as far as like weather-wise, are pretty close. So I think that my review of this cocktail during this time of year is appropriate. So let's go ahead and go over the details of this can. So, what is the Spiced Apple Sidekick by High and Mighty? It is a bubbly cocktail made with brandy, neutral spirits, apple, and other natural flavors. We're looking at 7% ALC or ABV, and this is a 355 milliliter can or a 12 fluid ounce can here. High and Mighty is based in Indianapolis, Indiana, of course, and of course, apparently you can check out their Instagram at Drink High and Mighty, and of course, it's gluten-free. We got some other stuff on here. Slice, baby. Keep it cozy with a bright apple brandy treat made to savor cool weather days to the core. And today is a cool weather day. It was a beautiful day. I got my vest on. I actually just got this yesterday. It's really nice to replace my black one that I lost a few years ago. Very sad about that, but I'm really happy about this one. So I am sad no longer. And with that being said, there's not much more information on the can, so you know what that means. It's time to crack this baby open. Let's do it. But first, as you know, with all of my videos, I'll be using my wine-in wine glass, which is exactly 14 ounces. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do it here. Hope you guys can see that. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. The wind is kind of blowing it in my face, so I can kind of smell the apple all the way from here. I'm gonna make sure that my can doesn't blow over because of the wind. But as you can see there, it is not very transparent at all. Yeah, I mean the carbonate or the head didn't stay for very long. It's kind of hard to see any carbonation in the glass. It doesn't look like there is. I mean, there's a little bit that I can see there. I want to say I'm not sure if there's a little bit of sediment in here or if that's just from my glass. Maybe I didn't completely rinse it out properly. But yeah, this is not transparent at all. Very, very hazy. Very interesting, actually. I guess kind of like apple cider. I mean, this is basically, I guess what this is. I mean, it's basically, at least what I'm expecting is a spiked apple cider, right? With that spiked being the brandy. So, and neutral spirits. I mean, what possibly could it be? Maybe a vodka, maybe? I mean, a vodka is kind of a neutral spirits. Or at least it's supposed to be. Supposedly. Yep, and that's exactly what it smells like. It smells like a very light apple cider. I can definitely smell the cinnamon. I want to say maybe nutmeg. Not 100% sure, but definitely cinnamon. Which is not surprising at all. Okay. Oh, wow, that is crisp. That is crisp, my friends. Wow, that's delicious. It's crisp, it's light, and I mean, it says it's great for cold weather, although, of course, when we're thinking about drinks for cold weather, it's usually hot drinks, right? I mean, I'm used to having hot cider, not cold cider. But I mean, this is still good. I mean, I would almost say similar to the last two spirit reviews that I've done, that I think that this and those other two would be great on ice. I mean, why not, right? I'm almost kind of curious how this would taste, like heated up or warmed up, right? Yeah, definitely light carbonation there, but like I said, it's a very light, very refreshing, surprisingly. But honestly, it doesn't taste like there's liquor in it at all. It's very light, I mean, especially coming in at 7%. This is very well balanced. Very well balanced. Okay, and the flavor is pretty consistent all across the palate, I would say, personally. I would say that as it's like, when I keep it in my mouth for like a little bit, warm it up a little bit, I can taste a little bit of the alcohol, just a tad bit, right? And I do understand some people like to drink strong, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having a drink. I mean, this is 7% here, right? I mean, that's what? That's your average IPA right now. I mean, I guess some would argue that the average IPA is maybe 6%. But, you know, I mean, that's pretty much still within the range of your average IPA there. But you're probably going to be drinking this a lot quicker, okay? And even though you're not really tasting the alcohol, it's going to hit you, especially if you're a lightweight like myself. But yeah, this is very, very delicious here. Okay. It's also pretty interesting. I don't think I mentioned that while looking through the glass, it's not transparent, but when I'm looking at it from above, I can actually see the bottom of the glass. You know, and I can also see, I can see straight through the liquid. You know, I guess that's not really something I've ever paid attention to, and maybe that's something I'll talk about in my later reviews, or mention in my later reviews. But wow, yeah, that's good. I don't think there's anything more to say about that, other than if you like this review, if you think this is something that you'd like, you know, definitely check it out at Sun King. I know they have one option called the sweater weather, which is, I guess, similar to a hot toddy, if you know what that is, just with apple butter and bourbon. And then they had a few other fall cocktails, but of course, spring is here and summer is right around the corner, so that cocktail may be going away. But still, I mean, while they still have it, I would say, order it. I think you may enjoy this on the rocks. Hell, you may even enjoy this on its own in a Belgian. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So this has been, Klaudless and Indy, reviewing the spiced apple sidekick by High and Mighty. Maybe I'll do a video on High and Mighty, talk a little bit more about them. I think just what they're doing in general is pretty interesting. Maybe I'll also take a trip to their location just so I can show you guys what in the world is going on there, right? Because it doesn't say distillery, it doesn't say brewery, it's just High and Mighty. It doesn't say spirits like a lot of companies do. It's usually like what they do is usually in the name. But here, just High and Mighty, it is not in the name at all. So is it a collaboration? Is it a distillery? What in the world are they doing? Maybe I'll cover that in a future video, guys. But with that being said, that's the end of this video. So, you already know the drill. Cheers, salud, skol, Nastrovia, Prost. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.